Hello, and welcome. This is Lone Wolf, and we're playing Vintage Story on the Riverlands world, hosted on the R Fury servers. And we're using version 119.8 of Vintage Story. And thanks for choosing to spend your time with me, and I hope you enjoy this video. I know I had a lot of fun making it.
Yeah, full inventory might be my number one death cause.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. So far from home. But not as far as the community center. I don't want to, Konfu.
The good old community center. Where did you set up?
Well, it uh, it's it's at like 10,800 or something. I can't remember what I think like 450, something like that. But then Ashant and I are at minus 850 by 13,500. So, and I died in between the two. I hate dying. Oh, let's go check out berries. Maybe have berries for me to take with me. Nope, not one berry. Because it's too cold. But I do put off a beautiful green glow. Alright, off to retrieve my body.
I so hope they will fix the medium rift activity.
Well, I can talk to him about it, but I doubt it. I know that Rolly would, or probably Toggart would, but you know, the head admin is T-Reed, and I'm not sure that I could convince her to do that.
I talked to Ekenbrony
Okay.
about it, and he said he would suggest it to the college.
Oh, that's true. It's
Because
their server, isn't it?
yeah, it's their decision.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Gotta say I'm quite happy with the server performance so far, especially considering the amount of players we have.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
They seem to have good hardware.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we haven't started chiseling the hell out of the whole place.
You said it. That is exactly right.
I already started setting up a trade area at the south teleport exit from spawn.
Okay. So around 4K-ish.
Yeah, like essentially you go through the translocator at spawn and you're standing next to my starter store where you can sell flint arrowheads.
Right. I think that's great.
Currently, sadly, I was trying to sell the arrowheads for arrows. Because as a hunter I can craft the really cheap ones without even using feathers.
Oh, wow.
But I had to take the supply from my store because I was attacked by drifters at the moment and ran out of ammo.
The hell, that is one of the problems with selling. It's like, oh, nope, I need that now. Oh, come on, there's got to be a way across this stupid place. I know because I'm sure I've done it.
It's also the benefit of selling, I guess, because you have the store.
Yeah. Oh, for crying out loud. Guess maybe I should have made some flint tools. But I wanted to just run back to my body.
Yeah, the other issue is I'm running out of flint as well.
Yeah, we do go through lots of flint, don't we? Especially if you're selling products made from it.
I set a buy chest for flint, but I'm not offering much. So I'm not sure any player will bother.
They will if they can't find it themselves. Or if they have too much of it, whichever way the selling is going.
Well, it goes both ways. I set up the chest that people can either buy some flint or sell some.
Gotcha. It'll be nice when I have a route nicely established between the two communities where Ash and I live, and where, I mean, you know, all of my seeds and high fertility soil, you know, they've all been donated to there. So I'm kind of counting on the communities, you know, our community for things.
Is there any way to set up a trade block to buy something if you don't possess the item in the first place?
No idea. I haven't personally messed with trade all that much, other than what I did as an admin on you know, here on R Fury. So I am not a trade person by nature. It's like I got over the top of this thing. Oh my gosh. This is not a fun place to traverse. Where's my dead body? Okay, there's my dead body. Man, if traveling's going to be this difficult, it's going to be a heck of a trip. And it is going to be this difficult. Do people like the terrain that you just can't even pass? I mean, you can't climb over it. Do people like that?
I mean, it can be nice to look at.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's attractive, but it's not fun to... For me, it's not fun to play with. I was just wondering if I'm the weirdo here, which I probably am.
I wouldn't exactly settle there, but at the same time, I like that the areas exist. You can, like, choose your difficulty, so to speak.
Right.
It might be nice to make a village that integrates into a cliff or something like that.
Right. But I'm just trying to travel. I'm not trying to do anything except move through the world, and this stuff is brutal.
I mean, it's like real life.
It is.
You see a mountain on the map and you walk around it.
You're absolutely right. But in this case, I tried to walk around it, and nowhere, you know, it was water here, water there. You're absolutely right, though. 100%. You are absolutely right. Absolutely
No,
right.
we still don't have the web map, right?
The what map?
Web map? Like the online map of the server?
Oh. Yeah, I wonder if they're even going to make one. That's a good question.
I'm pretty sure it's in the plannings from day one.
Okay. Well, that'd be cool. That'd be real cool. As it always has been.
It's very nice that you can, like the decorative chests work with the markets. Mm-hmm. So I always hated about the on-chest markets that they are so ugly, and I needed to put a like put a front of 1 voxel depth wood in front of it to hide the chest.
Mm-hmm.
But now with decorative chests, I can just turn the chest into market stand and it doesn't look like a chest anymore.
I hadn't thought about that, but that's pretty clever. And makes a lot of sense. I don't know what I'm collecting inventory for. I'm going to get to my body and I'll have to throw everything I have away.
I need to check if the on-chest market works with beta crates. I think historically it didn't. But it would be so nice if it does.
Oh boy, you're not kidding.
It's quite possible I will set up another Blocks R Us store
That'd be
on
fun.
this server. Yeah, it's something people need, no?
Yep.
And most importantly, it's something that I need, because I like to have a repository of blocks anyway that I can use for chiseling.
Mm-hmm.
And if I build a repository, I might as well use it for economic purposes.
True enough. Oh, lovely. I never used to break the onions when they were at stage 6 because I assumed I would never get anything from it. But I discovered that you actually have a chance of getting something from a stage 6.
Yeah, if you're starving and out in the nature, then that might be an option. You do know the farmland trick, right?
Oh, what is the trick with farmlands? I know what farmlands is. What's the trick?
Now, when you find a fully grown plant in nature, you can use a hoe
yes.
and turn the block underneath it into farmland.
Right. Yes, that I do know. That's the only reason I have all the linen that I have. Thank you for sharing. I've been sharing that with everyone I can get to listen to me too, because boy, it sure makes a difference. One thing I always hate with vintage stories, you're sitting there, you've got your head in a branch somewhere, and you're breaking branches, but you can't break the branch that's your head is in the middle of, because you can't target it, whatever the reason. Like I was just doing. It's like, no, come on, break that thing, will ya? Break that thing. No, none of this is where I need to go. You're going the wrong way, Wolf. Yep, so I carry my flint hoe with me. Of course, I'm not carrying anything with me right now. Those mean drifters killed me.
I'm wondering what would happen if you apply the behavior of charcoal heaps to sand and gravel.
Oh, on that hoeing the crops thing, you know that only works on soil, right? It won't work on... Wait a minute.
Yeah, you cannot replace, but I mean, the plants only grow on soil.
No, they grow in gravel and sand too.
Really?
Yes, and the hoe does not work on that. Tried it many times. Oh, come on, let me get to shore. I'm right here. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm of two minds on the rivers. I like them, but man, just can't win a battle against them. Not that I want to, but sometimes you have to.
Finally found an uranium nugget. I was only
Wow.
panning to get one uranium nugget so I could set up my trade block to buy them.
Neat. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you got to have one to put it. Yeah, that makes sense. That could have taken a lot of panning to get too.
No, it was okay. I went through maybe 5 to 10 blocks of gravel.
That's not too bad. Am I discovering a new trader? Nope, not. Where am I? Oh, surrounded by white dots on the map, so you can't see where you're at. Nope, met this trader before. I love it. Running across cultivated land in the middle of nowhere, meaning I've been there harvesting flax already. Still a long way to my dead corpse. In single player, I don't have drop inventory on death. I just find it annoying. And of course, I'm playing to have fun, not to see how hard I can make it on myself. That's not my nature. Not that I haven't played wilderness survival and all those things too, but there's one series that I have posted on YouTube that I've got like 360 plus episodes of it already, on a world I made in 1.18.15. Just a very slow, casual play. But I've had a lot of fun. So what's your next goal now that you got a piece of uranium?
Well, I set up a trade stall, and
Right.
any player that manages to pen a piece of uranium in my shop, he can turn it into 20 pieces of copper, which would be enough to get their starting pickaxe or hammer.
You're absolutely right.
Oh no, wait, 20, is that enough? Yeah, I
20,
think.
yeah, 20 nuggets for a tool. Because they're five units each, and there's your 20.
Then I also set up buy
great.
orders for sphalerite and fluorite.
Mm.
Mainly not because I really think it's gonna be a significant amount, but I just want to be nice to players that want to pen their first copper.
Right. Oh, I just ran into wolves and bears. Isn't that lovely?
Well, maybe you can make them fight each other and
Well,
get
that'd be
out with a
fun.
profit.
That'd be fun. I'm going to use a different strategy, though. I'm going to avoid them at all cost. I'm going to try. I don't know if I'm going to succeed, but I'm going to try.
I'm gonna call this the boring strategy.
Oh, I like it. Okay, I'm getting closer to my dead corpse. Yay. There's the Moni boys, otherwise known as drifters.
Yeah, but I can see how you get to the name.
Mm-hmm. Hey, my body's right around the corner. Wait a minute, where's... Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, got to where my body is and I couldn't see anything because it's all buried under brush.
Sometimes the drifters make you wish there was soundproof walls.
Oh, isn't that true? Yay! Chest recovered. Hooray.
And with Vintage Story, I wouldn't actually exclude the possibility of ever getting soundproofing. I've found some of the sound design aspects of the game to be really good.
Mm-hmm. Come on. Oh my gosh, stack berries. Thank you.
Forgot I wanted to harvest my flax. Which class was it that had the foraging bonus? Was it the Malefactor?
I think so. But don't quote me on it, but I think so, yes. I'm just a simple commoner right now.
Considering how valuable flax is in the beginning, I might have maybe gotten someone to harvest it for me.
Ah.
Like, I mean, that's 15-20% bonus.
Awesome. Yay, I made it to my South River.
I think the flow rate of the rivers is set a bit too high.
I think so too.
I mean, I do like the wild water rafting aspect of it, but you're simply not able to retrieve stuff from underwater.
Right.
Or at least it's very hard to do so.
Yep. Very difficult.
Like, Dual J fell into the water and got killed by a wolf. And her chest dropped.
Hmm.
And it was a real pain to get the chest back. you kind of have to place blocks in the river to prevent you from drifting away, so you have enough time to collect the chest. But then you have blocks in the river, and you cannot remove them as well.
Yep.
At least not easily. So with the high flow rate, I think it might lead to ugly rivers.
Yeah, what you're describing matches my experience so far too. And the river that I wanted, well, not that I want to, that I take to get back home, right in the middle of it, there's a big world spawn dam on it, so I'm trying to remove that right now.
World spawn?
When world generated... Yeah, world generation placed this right in the middle of the river. And it actually blocks it so you can't get past it, so you have to get out and move. So I'm going to try to see if I can remove the big blockage so that it can just stay on the river. And not that you have to go very far, but you still have to get out of the water and whatever. I'm just seeing what I can do. The biggest problem is going to be what Vintage Story does in filling it with the blocks of water. Because I have messed up a good piece of the river with me working on trying to dam one place because I wanted a place where I could get off my raft where I want to and then just get home from there. But when I did that the first time, I got off my raft and it just ended up out in the ocean, never to be seen again. And of course, as soon as you get off of it, the raft is so much faster than you, there's no way for you to catch it. This is a big chunk of rock here, man. Maybe I should be quarrying it instead. I probably should be. Of course, I have no inventory space, so what am I talking about? Yeah, at first I didn't realize the green slippery mossy stuff would come off, but pretty cool that it does.
Yeah.
Not useful,
But I haven't tried. Can you place it vertically?
Let me try.
Like it
Yes, it can go
seems-
vertical. It can go vertical,
Nice.
because I just did it.
Yeah, that's some nice kind of tapestry, I guess.
Actually, you're right. A wallpaper. Pretty clever thinking there.
Got myself 4 stacks of thread.
Nice.
Yep. I also got turnips, carrots, spelts. This might actually get me through the winter.
Well, I hope so. Winters are no fun if you're not prepared.
Gonna be AFK for a second.
Yep. Well, this is the end of the episode. I want to thank you for spending your time with me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly had fun making it and playing it. If you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing to my channel. And for all of those who already have, I thank you so much. If you like this video, please click on the like button. I'd love to hear from you, so please post comments on my videos. I'll likely respond and be kind about it too. As always, come watch the next episode with me, won't you? Thank you so much, and goodbye.